Alright, so I'm walking home right now. So, like, a little bit of a different perspective than usual. I'm just, filming the skyline. Pretty poorly, actually. Wait. Now you can see it. Now you can see the lights. So, I just had a thought while walking home. It's like slightly raining. I'm in the middle of a field. There's nothing. Just a few lights. The mountains up there. I think you actually can't see them anyways. I was just thinking about adventure versus stability. And I've always kind of been afraid of leading a life that's too stable, or afraid of, settling down too soon. Being stuck in like the claws of life and the typical 9 to 5 thing, and just getting old, slowly getting old, without actually doing something individual, like without doing something special that nobody else does. But nowadays, I'm just came from a meeting with my family, and all of them except for my mom but everyone else is like in a happy relationship. Like, only my mom is single and I'm single, and my dad wasn't there, but my 2 cousins, my grandparents, my aunt and uncle, they are all in happy relationships, and they're all leading a pretty stable life. And for a long time I've been scared of that, because I wanted to do something different. I wanted to be special, sort of. But I don't know why, actually, because I've noticed that you can also lead a pretty cool life with a lot of positive experiences. Like if you're just leading a pretty normal life. And maybe that approach would be like the answer to all my problems. Living from day to day, living from paycheck to paycheck, just studying some shit I'm not really interested in, just to one day maybe make a living with my art, or I don't know, like music or theater or whatever. Lately I'm wondering if it's even worth it, or if there maybe are different ways to be happy. Because I've always thought of myself as a different person, like different than everybody else. But maybe I'm not so different after all, because I've become a lot more social past few years and months, and a lot more normal. So maybe I would be happiest if I leaned more towards the side of stability than adventure. And I mean, I could still make music and play songs and do some theater as a hobby. Maybe I don't have to pursue it as my job, because then I wouldn't have to worry about everything, about getting money, about fulfilling my dreams, about all of the shit I worry about now. Because, to be honest, I'm quite unhappy with my life at this moment. Even though I got everything I could only dream of, except a few particular things, but all in all I should be happy. But I'm not really. So maybe I should just look in different places for happiness. Maybe I just need a simpler life. Maybe I could be happy working a 9 to 5, having a car, driving to work in the morning, coming home at night, and having my hobbies. and I could, just settle down with a girl someday. Because, not really having a stable paycheck at 23, still being stuck somewhat in the middle of studies that lead to nowhere, it's also taking a toll on my self-worth. So maybe I should just, embrace the adult lifestyle. Maybe all of it becomes easier then. The problem is, I'd need to find one thing, one regular job I'm okay doing for the rest of my life. And that's the thing, I just don't want to do something. I want to do something important, something meaningful. And so far I've only found that to be art. But I would be so ready to do something substantial if only I saw some sort of fulfillment in it. I think I'd be the first one to settle down for something more, like I said, substantial. But how things are right now, I just don't see it. That's why I got my guitar right here. I didn't get to play anything because we were talking about, everybody's daily life. But I still carried it with me, in hopes of playing for my family. And yeah, maybe I should just... I don't want to say maybe I shouldn't be different, because I will always be. But maybe I shouldn't make such a big deal out of it. Just go with it, And at this point, I'm just rambling on. Brought my point across. Maybe I could just be ordinary and still have fun, because I wouldn't have to worry about food prices. I wouldn't have to worry about owning a car someday. Pretty sure it would be much easier to find love if I just wasn't this different from everybody else. And it's not like these are the main reasons why I wanted to do this, but they're a part of it. I think deep down I just want to change my life, because if I look at who I am, what I do right now from outside, that's not me. That's not who I want to be at all. So maybe it's time for a change. Maybe that's the change I gotta make. So yeah, now I just gotta act on it and not just talk about it in a video. Good night.